Welcome back to Fire Emblem Heroes. Today we'll be doing a summoning session on the new Heroes Engage banner. Um, we are going after Alir, but we will do full circles in the first because we have a lot of tickets, so it's really cost effective to just go full circles. I also have a lot of redeems that I need to do, as well as tickets for other banners and Fjorm right here. I want Fjorm because well, everybody knows I like Fjorm a lot, so I'm gonna try to see if I can get another Bread of Fjorm just to add to my Bread of Fjorms. But for right now, we'll begin with these engaged characters, which out of the gate, they came out swinging and they're all really good, especially Altier and our GHP, which is her mother. All right, we start with a Muriel. This is a more recent hero, so. But yeah, Engage. It comes out. Well, it's already Thursday, so it comes out tomorrow or in less than 24 hours. I will not be able to play it as usual. I work on the weekends, so I do have it pre-order, and I will be getting the collector's editions. So once I get that, I'll do an unboxing probably on Sunday. And after that, I'll be able to start playing the game. Once somewhat in the game, I'll be able to give my thoughts on it. I have seen some of the coverage, but not too much of it. I know who some of the characters are in the nations in very broad strokes about the plot, but I have been staying away. I didn't watch any of the previews that came out that people posted, like I believe last week. Major sites posted, so I stayed away from that just to experience the game as fresh as I can going into it. This is a fallen hero, fallen Dimitri, I think. No, fallen Berkut. Yeah, fallen Dimitri is not on the 4-star yet. Oh, fallen Berkut, cool. I don't have him, so this is a new unit for me. You're a fallen hero, so we'll give you the fallen tag. Alright, so we will redeem on this banner. This banner is a really good banner, but I will not be summoning on it. Maybe when it comes back, or maybe when it goes on the legendary banner, I can pick up some of these heroes. On the dual rerun probably, but yeah. We got Nino for free though, so that is great. I was about to say I hope I get Linde, but Nino is fine. Nino is great, and Nino, if I was someone who fought her units, Nino would be amazing because she has samples for, which I really want to eventually give to Sotis. This is a minus attack plus defense, so I don't know. Maybe minus attack finish master is rubbing off on me. For this one, I'll go red for Elise because she has a dagger valor, and it's one of the only valor skills that I don't have. So but yeah, obviously we just got a free Nino, so we're not expecting anything, and we get a 3-star regardless. But yeah, I do wish they give more heroes the valor skills. Like sword valor is the only one that is like on 4 different heroes. Everything else is like so rare. I guess we'll go red for Idun. We're going a lot of red today. No Idun. Eliwood is blue, so Sue, which is the only one that is on the only color that we actually got. And Baruka. Alright. No problem. We did get a free I guess Celica. If we're still going on red, I guess. Um, Celica is red, and the other one was blue and colorless. Blue is Deltia. Deltia? I think it's Deltia. And colorless, of course, Faye. Faye. Or I mean, not Faye. Yeah, it was Deltia. Jenny. Jenny. We'll hold on for this for a minute. And this one as well. If this was sparkable, I will go for Saltis. But we didn't even get her, so I guess we'll go red for Altina. But yeah. Another banner. This one, I guess there's no red this time, but I think Sarah is the more rare unit of this group. Yeah, once we get past all of these free summons, then we can just get onto more and talk more about like how the game is progressing. I am only gonna free someone on this one, so I guess I'll free someone the first one. Um, I'm actually more interested in Ash. I know people is dual. The dual hero is the one that people want the most. Obviously, he's kind of too strong, if you ask me. Like way too big max, super bulky. But I kind of want Ash more, just because she does allow. She would allow me to do the camo gameplay that I do on light season, on Astra season, like the just teleport units 2 spaces away in behind fortresses and stuff like that. And we got her. She knows I prefer her, so she showed up. Thank you, Ash. I would not be able to incorporate it into my Astra season. Just and I can even put it on the defense too. She's just that good. Plus rest minus speed. She does have no speed, so I think it's actually good IBs. I don't remember what her stats line is, so yeah. Plus rest minus speed is really good IBs for her. All right, so we got lucky on that, and then we got tons of tickets. So for this one, I think I'm gonna go green and blue. I think are slightly better. Fafnir is one unit that I would like to have. He's just so fun to use on Ether Race. I've seen so many people use him on Ether Race, and his play style of hit and run is really good for me, but he does share with Kaden, which is someone I'm not interested in. Same thing for colorless with Lyre and Plumeria. Beloria, I did someone for her when her original banner, and Regan also has a good hit and run style. Dagger is, everyone knows how good Dagger is, and everyone knows how good Peony is. So I think green, blue is what we're gonna go for. They gave us a lot of tickets for all this year, like pretty much the New Year's banners, the Engage banner. Although going on to the Engage banner, I do wish they had given us. We'll save this one for the very last. We know these are 2 guaranteed for 5 stars. Do wish they had given us free mail a year, like they gave us at least with the purchase of the game, like they did last year when Three Houses released. That would have been interesting. Like they had done that, although I don't know, like how good male Alir is gonna be. Like female Alir is really good, especially having that assault through built into her weapon, being extremely tanky with all the damage reduction, although she is still weak against Deadeye and Lethality, but she can run Vital Astra or Godlike Reflexes to negate that weakness. Like, negate, maybe not negate, but like be able to fight against those types of units. We got no follow-up sealed, so she can easily run that without even having to compromise her base kit. Yeah, all in all, a really good unit. And then they gave us a GHP. Her mother has a GHP. The only thing that her weapon, if her weapon had slain, it would have been like perfect. But still, her weapon is really good. Really good unit that they gave us for free. They gave us no follow-up on a Grail unit, so that means maybe within 6 months we might see it on a 4-star unit. We'll probably be seeing no follow-up 4, which I don't know what no follow-up 4 would do. Maybe just guard. That's probably like the only thing. They probably wouldn't do too much on it just because of how strong no follow-up is by itself. Since we did get Ash, I guess we will now go colorless. We did get Ash, so that's really the one I wanted the most anyway out of this banner. So, but yeah, really good units that they gave us for GHP. These 4 units, like I said, they came out swinging. Really, all 4 of them are really good. Especially, and even our instant D mode, what we going? We went green, if not blue, right? Yeah. Even our instant D mode, as an archer, she has such a great stat line for an archer. I believe she's 40, 44. I'm trying to remember her name. I know it's not Chloe because Chloe is her. She's Chloe over here, and you're Celine. I thought it was Frappe, like originally, like I confused her for Frappe, but it's not. I don't remember her name now. Yeah, I cannot remember her name. Like, the game is not even out, so we're not that familiar with these characters yet. So, forgive me for forgetting their names. But yeah, her stat line is really good for an archer. Like, she can run all sorts of sets. The only thing, like, she doesn't come with a pref weapon. So that's like the only thing that holds her back. But she's slightly better than Kusaragi that we got as our last colorless archer. Just because she has more attack than him. He is a little faster than her, I believe, but her higher attack makes her just that much better. Alright, so far on this banner, the only one we have gotten is that Berkut, but that was a 4-star special, so far we haven't summoned anything. My last summoning session went really, really bad, so I do hope I get a little better luck this time around. I did empty my barracks plenty, so we shouldn't need to do a cleanup in the middle. But yeah, nothing too much. I mean, at least we're getting some of the newer units. Which, yeah, that helps because getting those Gem 1 units really hurts. Because by this, they don't really have any fodder unless you want to merge them, like, and then inherit really expensive fodder to them just to make them work on today's age. They're just not that good. We got Dwyer. We did pick up a copy of him from his banner, the 4-star. So we'll just continue our free summon with tickets. We did manage to save a lot of orbs, and while some of them are paid for orbs, a lot of them were actually free to play orbs. I think like 400 of those orbs were free to play. So, all right, no chance of a lead right here. Um, there is no colorless on this banner actually, so that's one of the things that sometimes hurts going full circles, because with so many tickets, it's just so much better to go full circle just to get to 40 earlier. But when there's a color missing, getting on those orbs can really be dangerous. Like it can actually cost you more than you want, especially like this where we have three of them. Most of the ones that are not for the banner, so that could just pity break you horribly. So I'm hoping not to get anything out of those colorless orbs unless we get a Celine right here. And then I'm okay if I get something on that colorless, but hopefully don't get pity broken by the colorless. And Python. All right. Just no smoke. That way I don't have to worry about it. There we go. No smoke means don't have to worry about it. Gordon, which he looks better on his resplendent attire, but I don't think anybody was asking for him to get a resplendent. I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of Gordon fans out there, but on the general, I don't think I heard too many people asking for him to get a resplendent. I mean, we still haven't gotten Camilla, which is one of the most requested ones. Setsuna. All right. We're still going green. I guess color, if there's no green or blue, we will go who is it? I believe colorless at that point. Now we'll go red just because then Fafnir will be there. All right. We're halfway through the first circle. No colorless, so that helps a lot. Not having the chance of getting a colorless pity breaker. But yeah, the game coming out on Friday. I'm really excited. Right now I've been playing Pokemon Scarlet. It took me a while just to get through the game, but I just finished it. Kind of like I haven't done all the post game, but I did at the very least get to the end credits, beat all three routes, the Titans, the team Team Star, and the Elite Four. Did the Great Empire Crater, the finish the storyline. So like right now the only thing I gotta do is just rematch the gym leaders, and that's it. Like pretty much. But for right now, I will be putting the game down while I play Engage. So at the very least, I'm glad I managed to get to what I got on the game. It took me a while, but just mostly because the way I play the game, like I tend to play level up every Pokemon at the same time, which it was not easy, especially with the game being like the way it is, that you can just go anywhere. And so I spent too much time catching Pokemon and not actually playing the game. Until I'd said like, okay, I kind of need to get somewhere. So I decided to just grab 3 Pokemon, the 3 starters, and then just beat the game with only 3 of them and rotate everybody else to have them use EXP share to level up. That way I could like move on the game, because the way I use them to play Pokemon is I level everything up. I capture everything in an area. Then I level everything at the same time. I keep all the Pokemon at the same level. And before I move forward, but being this kind of game, open game like that, it makes it very difficult to play like that. All right. No, we still have a couple more circles to go. Haven't gotten anything, which is what is my pitting rate on this? It should be like 4 by now. Cath, we are at 4.25. So yeah, I really hope I get something before I spark, because that would be really terrible. Like, I really hope I get out of this banner. Of course, I want a leader, but I would also like to get what is his name? Alfred. I know it's not Alphonse. Is it Alfred? I cannot remember. Um, I know on the Fortune Bonds, Sharina mentions that his name does sound a lot like Alphonse, and then he asks like if Alphonse is trying to bulge up, like get um, big muscles and stuff, and like nah, he's like trains normally, regular guy, but he just wants to be big. And then she introduces him to a lot of the more muscular characters from the other game. It's really fun. I do enjoy like reading all of the Fortune Bond storylines. All right, this is our last ticket for this banner. All right, if you're gonna come home, then this is your last chance. Ask her. Nope, just another Gordon. All right, so no Asker for us this time. Who knows? He'll probably pop up. I don't know if he'll come in the special heroes banner like this one, the dual heroes, or he'll come in a legendary mythic banner. I prefer when they're on legendary mythic banners because I always summon on those, so I get a higher chance of getting a unit there. Bathos, which if they do ever decide to introduce gauntlets, since gauntlets are a type of weapon that they have on engage, then I hope we get us like rearm Bathos for like the Three Hopes version of him, just so they can give him gauntlets. Because I think the game can handle another weapon type like gauntlets. The only new weapon types that we got him was beast types, and then the color daggers and color bows after that. But like standalone weapon types, we haven't gotten anything. So I would like to get gauntlets in the game. And yeah, I think we're gonna get to 5% before we summon anything, aren't we? And I really hope not. I hope this is a leader right here, just so I can have her and possibly get merges on her. But does not look like our luck is with us. Like we've wasted our luck getting both Nino and Ash, and that is all that we got in so far. But again, at least we are getting some of the newer heroes. Sometimes, not always. I mean, there's a Hinata right there. Which, Fury, I know people love Hinata in Fury. And there was even the one comic that one time where you just see the summoner run into the room and saying he needs Fury. Then you have Hinata with Ryoma right there. So, but I've never been too big into it. Also, yeah, like I said, sometimes you'll just get the one that you don't have the two colors. So you don't need that third color just in case. But yeah, I don't like recoil damage, so I was never too big into Fury. I prefer more healing. That's why I like to run like Mystic Boost and stuff like that than Fury. All right, so we're about to spark, and no Aleer, not a single chance of Aleer. Can at the very least we get what's his name? Alfred. I still think his name's Alfred. I should have checked it right there. But if we can get our rearm hero right here, at the very least, that would be something. Because we still need to summon on for Fjorm and nothing. Ooh, this is really rough. We're about to go 40 summons, and we're most likely gonna get pity broken by these colorless orbs because that's just gonna be the luck that we have. Yeah, I almost don't want to go for them just because I feel like I'm gonna get pity broken right here and by like something really bad. I really hope I don't, but I don't be a 5-star. All right, last one. Don't be a 5-star just so I can at the very least finish the circle safely. Too many Gordons. All right, so we win all the way to 40 without summoning a single 5-star aside from the 4-star special Camus or not Camus. Fallen Berkut. All right, we'll finish this tickets right here. We'll just go through all of them at the same time. Well, not at the same time, but one after another. And then we will summon on that Fjorm banner. I would like to snipe for it, but it would just be too expensive to snipe on that banner. All right, last tickets. But yeah, so far, doesn't look like our luck is gonna be with us this year, or at least it's gonna be a really weird luck. Like we'll get free summons, and that's about it. Don't get anything we actually summoning for. I hope it doesn't turn out like that, but my luck does tend to be really odd. This is why I don't like really go after trying to plus 10 heroes outside of like legendaries and mythic, because at least I know when those come back, so I always have a chance to plus 10 them. All right, last ticket, last chance to get Dagger or Peony. And survey says is Bartrain. It couldn't be the worst way to finish. All right. So let's just go for Fjorm. Again, we're just going to go full circles. I would love to snipe, but it's just sniping is way too expensive. It's just too expensive to snipe for heroes. On this older banner especially. So just take advantage of the fact that I can actually spark for her. I can guarantee myself 2 extra Fjorms. This one in the Revival Hall of Forms, because that is bearing some really weird luck. That's probably as high as she's gonna get. Same thing like New Year's Fjorm. She's basically however many merges she had, that's probably as far as she's gonna get. Ascended Fjorm and Legendary Fjorm are already plus 10, so I don't even have to worry about them showing up on any banners or summoning for them anymore. Ascended Fjorm, luckily she showed up on a lot of banners, so that is the only reason why I was able to like merge in. And for once, I did get lucky on her banner. When she came out, I actually did snipe for her on that banner, and I actually did manage to get pretty lucky on it. Picked up a good number of copies for her. Oh, Okay, Elise. I do already have like one copy of you, but you are a newer healer and you come with Trilemma and attack res ideal and attack res cap. So not a bad unit to get every once in a while. For healers, I have a lot of 4-star healers that I merged up by now. So if I had fodder, I would build them up. But the reason I don't build units is just I don't have the fodder, especially because I like to collect more than I'm more of a collector. Like I like to have at the very least one copy of every unit. And if I only have one copy of that unit, I don't like to fodder them off. I know a lot of people don't mind, like they'll summon a unit specifically to fodder them off, and a lot of people do that. But I just, at the very least, I want to give every unit a chance. Have one copy of them, get them, level them up, at least grind their feathers, just keep them on for collection purposes. But I can't really like someone for someone specifically to give that unit skills to somebody else. This is not something I ever been good at, like doing on this game. Ooh, that was 5 3-stars, and all of them, well, not all of them, but most of them were like gem 1. That's like, ugh, it's one of the worst right there you can get. We've been getting a lot of rafts as well. So, was it Raft? No, it wasn't Raft. Like it was the other one. What's his name? Python. Python was somebody that a lot of people build up. In Iteris. Oh, Katarina. Katarina. I hope she gets a resplendent. I would love to get a resplendent Katarina. This is A plus HP minus attack. I'll just merge onto the one I already have. So Katarina, when she originally released her banner originally came out way back in the day. I was summoning for her. I didn't have a red mage, and she was pretty much the best one when she released. So I was really looking forward to getting her, and I summoned the banner. There was no spark back then, so I was just summoning the banner until I could try to get her, and then I was getting nothing on that banner. So I was down to my very last 20 orbs. I was like, if I don't get her here, I don't have any other orbs. So, and that was like on the last day of her banner too. So I was like, I'll just summon, see what I get. So there were 3 red orbs and 2 other orbs. I don't remember what they were. That really doesn't matter. But so I was summoned on the. So I started summoning. I summoned the 2 non-red orbs first just to get them out of the way, and they were like, whatever, nothing. And then I get summon the red orb, and I get Tarja. And I was like, oh, that is so bad, because Tarja at that point was a 5-star. 4-star. She appears a 5-star and 4-star. And I was like, oh, like Dio. Like this is it. She pity breaks me. And she's a 4-star you can get, and just 5-stars. So I was kind of annoyed right there. I was like, ah. So I summoned the next red orb, and then on that one I got Ryoma. So I was like, okay, so at least I got Ryoma. I didn't have him at that point, so I was like, fine, at least I got Ryoma. Now it is at the very least a new unit. So we got Pity Broken by Jill. Yeah, I have a couple of Jills. I haven't done anything with her, but I don't know. Maybe I'll merge them. But yeah, so I was like, well, at least Ryoma is someone I don't have, and he is a 5-star exclusive unit. And at that point, he was one of the best source units in the game too. So I was like, fine, that's good. So I was like, okay, fine, I'll just summon the last orb right here. And then on that last orb, I got Katarina. So I managed to get um, three red 5 stars on that final 20 orbs that I had at that point, and that's why I'm able to remember that, because it was a unit that I was going for, and it came down to the very last orb to be able to get her. So yeah, that's why I say, like, I hope she gets her responded. So all right, we're halfway done with this banner, and we haven't even gotten anything from this banner either. We haven't gotten a Fjorm, we haven't gotten Legiar, Legiar, um, who else? Veronica or Yelger. That's who they are. Yeah. So yeah, our summoning luck has definitely not been the very best. We got in some free luck, but that's about it. Actual summoning luck has not been that great. This month is legendary, I believe. Yeah, because we just got. Did we just get a legendary, or we just got a mythic? Was Embla and Veronica came out together? I can't remember. I'm trying to remember who was the last. Did we get a legendary or mythic last month? Because that will determine whether this month's a mythic or a legendary hero. Carla? I think it's Carla. Yeah, Carla. Lately I've been getting a couple of Carlas, so I have been merging her up since I've been getting copies of her. But yeah, depending on what it is this month, we'll need to summon. If it's mythic, we definitely need to summon. Legendary, I've been. Oh yeah, it is mythic because we just got legendary chess that I didn't get. Because I spark on that banner and I spark for Sather instead of chess. I hope to pick up chess down the line, but that's the only good thing about mythic banners. That you know when they come back, and they'll always come back. There's always a chance to get them. So since Hader just got introduced to the on the last during this during the storyline, oh, we got Veronica. So we'll just merge her into our current Veronica. We have the format for Veronica. So we're just gonna merge you onto the other Veronica. What was I just saying? Heather, she just came into the storyline, but also the goat guy, I don't remember his name. Either one of them could be the mythic for this month. If Heather doesn't get saved for like the mid-book banner. So if she does get saved for the mid-book banner, then there is a chance that the mythic hero for this month will be somebody from Three Hopes. I'm not from Three Hopes, from Engage. So it will either be someone from Engage or somebody from the current book. Personally, since Engage still not out, I don't know who would be a legendary hero that we would get, the mythic hero that we would get from it. So that is up in the air right now. We got, when they decided to release the Three Hopes units, we got pretty much everything at the same time. We got the Three Hope banner, then we got the mythic Arvel, and after that we got mythic Chess. So I don't think they'll rush through it this time around. I think they just wanted to rush through it, the Three Hopes, in order to open space for Engage. That's why it felt like when Legendary Chess came out, it was like, it's like way too soon. We just literally got their normal versions, and now we're just getting the legendary versions. But yeah, on that felt kind of rushed. So I don't think they'll rush this time around for the engaged banners. I was hoping it was the better Selef, like the Brave Selef. If something was gonna be the break, would have been that. Um, so legend. So that would be the mythic for this month. Don't know what it would be. Arvo was dark, and before that, Satyr is Astra. So Anima probably will be this month's mythic. It's hard to tell, but probably Anima or I think light. We have a lot of light heroes, so I don't know if we'll get a light legendary this time around. So it probably will be Anima. Anima legendary this month probably. If it's not three, if it's not from Engage, I'm not sure who it's gonna be. It oh Gray. Yeah, Gray. So we got a couple of 4-star specials, but aside from Veronica, literally the on two banners that we went all the way to 40 summons, only one unit on two banners that is actually from that banner. So that is kind of terrible. Maybe Fjorm will be hiding right here. That would be perfect. I would be happy if this Fjorm, but it's a 3-star. So, all right. Last red orb. If I get Legion, I can just get the period rate reset and just leave this banner alone. And we did get Legion. We get a period rate reset and we can leave this banner alone. Get our Fjorm and that'll be that. For these two banners, I don't know these two banners. Where's the other one? I don't know. This is the only other banner. I don't know. I would like to summon just because Marv is so close to being +10. And Tiki is very close to being +10, but Tiki is sharing with Fjorm, which except for the fact that she has two tier 4 ace slots, mirror stance and attack defense unity. She's already +10 for me, so I don't need any more copies of her. So this is what I've been debating on this banner. So for right now, let me just get my Fjorm. That is another merge for her. And again, these are probably going to be the last two copies of her that I'm going to be able to get. Unless like I get lucky and I free summon her next year. But my luck with Bride of Fjorm is definitely not that kind of luck. Like I had so bad luck getting Fjorm. Alright, and Alir. Now, should I go with Alir or should I go for because I'm gonna keep summoning on this. So I guess I'll just go for Alir. And I'm gonna be sniping red and blue until I get out of force, I guess, because I don't know if I'll be able to. I'll have enough force to reach a second spark. 343, maybe we do have enough ores to get second spark, but yeah, we're gonna keep going. This is why I saved it. This time I'm only going red and blue. Green in case there's none of them, so at least this gives me a chance of getting the rearm hero for his lands. which I was surprised when they released a rearm hero on this banner. I was definitely not expecting it, mostly because what are you rearming him? He was not armed before, but I guess Ganglord, when Ganglord came out, that was like the rearm heroes don't need to be already existing heroes that come with a new weapon. It was like anybody can be a rearm hero. So there's no rules for rearm hero. Anyone can just be a rearm hero at any moment. So all right, so we are continuing with our plus, our basically Hero Fest pity rate right here. Not the most fun, but it is the kind of luck that we've been having lately. Marv, it is kind of fun that this Marv shows up on the Forging Bonds to talk to Alir, and then she just tries to do the engage with him. Uh, I really wish like the Forging Bonds were animated, because that would have been funny to see. Like according to them, like they spin him or they spin Marv around trying to get to engage with Alir before they realize that this is the real Marv, not Emblem Marv. So sometimes I do wish like this they were animated, so you can just at the very least see the um get a little taste of it. And we're getting a couple of Karens, which is good. I forgot what she has. What does she have for fodder? Ally lands, attack defense form, and drive attack. Okay, not terrible. Again, this is why like getting newer units is so much better, because at least you're getting something out of them. Like their fodder is at the very least usable. Older units like Lucas are just unusable. What does he have? Fortress defense. That's all he has. Fortress defense, like, and Fortress Def is so he's too outdated. And we got our pity breaker right here, Ronan. Ah, it's like the third Ronan that I got in like this as a pity breaker. You have a stance skill. That's all you have, like tier 4 stance, Swiss stance 3, and John Speed. At least you have two tier 4 skills. But definitely did not want to see Ronan right now. We'll summon this just because our pity breaker is about to reset. So if we can get Celine, at the very least, it would be worth it. But no, it's just a 3-star. It's just a 3-star. All right, where do we go down to 3, or do we? I know there's like this thing that you get to keep some of your pity rate. Yeah, 450. Definitely not good. I really hope I get at least one of the two before we get to Spark, because this is really turned out to be a really bad summoning session. Even after sniping, we're not getting anything. And I was hoping to get like a couple of Alir merges. If I was hoping to get hold on, I'm just gonna look up his name right now because I'm pretty sure it's Alfred, but I'm pretty sure I'm also wrong. So, but I was hoping to get one copy of him on the first summoning going to 40. That way at least, and then I will just snipe for Alir. It is Alfred. And then I would just snipe for Alir and hopefully get a quick copy of her, but it doesn't look like luck is gonna be with us today. We're just picking up a whole bunch of nothingness, like Solly's, which is oh so very bad. What does she even have? Like I don't even remember what she has. I don't think I ever needed her for fodder for any kind of purposes overall either. I think she has like reciprocal aid. No. What do you even have? Rally defense, threaten, and seal. And you have drawback, swordbreaker 2, and spur defense. Ugh, these units are just so bad. Like there really is nothing you can do with them. Like you can build them, but it just takes so much fodder for them to be barely half as good as other units. At least Long Ku age better just because of all of the being the fastest unit at the beginning of the game, or like for a long time he was the fastest unit. And then when the the speed beta has helped him keep him relevant, like at least viable. But yeah, 4 3 stars, all gem one, and then we just get one single orb right here to summon on. Oh man. And watch, if I'll get it, it's gonna be Chloe and not Alfred. Ileana, I already plus 10 you, and I picked up the format. We'll just keep summoning. Um, yeah, like this just been too bad. So let's just try to at least find a topic to talk about. That way we just don't have to think about how bad this summoning session has been. So ether rates, ether rates has gotten a lot more annoying, especially on dark season, with the introduction of both Emblem and well, mostly Embla. Embla kind of changed the game as far as savior tanks. You can't use saviors anymore. Even if you were like someone who just used single savior and a frontline unit, that doesn't work anymore. Then you have Arvol, which also kind of changed the game with being super bulky, being able to do inflict guard, which also can mess up like those who use Gale Force strategies or even tanky strategies. Guard is just very annoying. So you have Yone, who after her buff, she became so bulky and difficult to take down that, yeah, Dark Season just got really, really annoying. But, um, well, Astro Season has remained not as terrible. I mean, there are still some annoying things that you can deal with, but the fact that you can still save on that season is, yeah, we summoned too much. Um, I had over 100 and something spaces, so I knew that I had at least a lot of spots to clear, but we'll just turn all of this into books. All of this, there's so many 3 stars. I had clear my barracks of 3 stars before I started summoning. So all of these 3 stars that you're seeing, we summoned them today, except for the ones that are like have the little star on them that are locked. Aside from that, all of them have been summoned today, which should tell you how, which just shows how bad our summoning session has been. And yeah, that's it. That should be everything. There we go. All right, let's just keep summoning. We're 15 summons away from sparking. I guess if I was sparking, I should have just gone red only, but we haven't even gotten that many red orbs. We're getting more blue orbs than red orbs. And even though there's 2 blue units, we haven't gotten anything out of those either. So Well, we did get technically the two units that we summoned in this banner, the two 5 stars that we got in are both blues with Fallen Berkut, which at least that was a 4 star special, and then what is it, Ronin, which was a pity breaker. So even then, even though like the only ones that we got in out of this banner, we're back at 5% already. We are way past 5% already. So this is really has been probably the worst banner we summoned on in a long time. Even worse than the legendary banner last month. Duo Ephraim. And yeah, I guess as far as 4 star specials, he's kind of like the best because he's literally the only one, the only duo hero that has a chance of showing up as a 4 star. Literally every single other 4 star, every single duo myth in uh, harmonic is seasonal. So literally the single only unit that can show up as a pity breaker. Oh, as a pity breaker, no, as a 4 star special. That is a duo. And that was after he was pretty much like deleted from the summoning pool. Like you could only get him when he was a on a banner. So basically he was rearm hero before rearm heroes. Plus rest minus death. So he was a rearm hero before rearm heroes showed up. Because rearm heroes don't show up on any banner unless they're the focus of the banner. We're about to hit about 1 hour. And in case you've been watching this for almost an hour now, and you haven't watched any of the other summon sessions that done, you're wondering why the sound is don't is why there's no sound. It's basically because on this phone, when I record, it records the sound at full volume, no matter how low I have it, which is extremely annoying because then all the sound effects, voice effects, and everything really goes way over my voice, and you wouldn't be able to hear anything I'm saying. It would just be literally all the sound effects of the game. So that's why the sound is done. And the reason I don't record on my other phone, which is the one I record ether rates normally, is because of the memory. Like by now, I would have probably run out of memory space on that other phone. So a lot of times it will cut off while I was summoning. And no chance of Alier. We did not get a chance of a second Alier. Since we only need what 4, I'm gonna just summon this full circle. Just put myself out of my misery. Just end it right here. And with a 6% pity rate or something like that. Close enough to a 6% pity rate. 5.5. Pity rate. This banner does last a little while, so I don't know. Maybe I'll summon off screen to try to get that to 0 or reset it to back to 3, even though that means I will have to like get lucky and actually summon 5 stars for it to reset back to 3. All right, at the very least, we got Celine. So we managed to get one single focus unit in 80 summons. We got a single focus unit. This, man, I know luck can be bad sometimes, but this is really terrible. We'll go over to all of the 5 stars we summon on right after we get this last 4 star the LTU. Alright. Alright, let's just get We'll get him because, of course, rearm. I do like that rearm heroes don't go away from your barracks after you use them. So that is, at the very least, one of the perks of rearm heroes. You get to keep them. So these are like literally the only things that if you just wanted someone for fodder, go for it because you don't lose them. And yeah, we still have. Did reset back to 3? I guess it reset back to 3. So after being 5.5. So let's take a look at all that we got. Rarity obtained in descending order. And we'll start off with right here. This is Lumera, which was our GHP. I already merged all 2 copies. We got a Fallen Berkut, a free Nino, free Ash, 4-star special Katarina, Pity Breaker Jill, 4-star special Carla, Veronica, 4-star special Gray, Legion, Fjorm, who we actually did Spark, Alir, who we Spark, Ronan, 4-star Ephraim, Celine, and our Spark Alfred. So units that actually were cancelled the pity break that we summon on are only. We'll skip all these 2 free ones because. So we only got Veronica, Legion, and Celine on those 3 sparks that we did. That is the only units that we got that were actually from the banners. And then Pity Breakers, we picked up these 2. And that is it. So that is it. For 120 summons, out of 120 summons, we only got 5 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, and Legion makes 5. All the other ones were Forcer specials, which don't really count because you can't control when they show up and they don't counter your pity rate. So I would say really, really not good aside from getting Nino and getting Ash. Although on those 10 tickets that we had for the Omega banner, we didn't pick up anything of them either. So yeah, there we go. Etienne. It doesn't have the tilde on the E right here, but her name is spelled with the tilde on the last E. So Etienne. And like I said, really great stat line. Good attack, good speed. The bow is actually not that bad. Especially because it's within 3 spaces, so that's always good. And it has a guard effect built into it, so it's kind of like Felix's bow, except better just because of the longer range. And that is about it. So not the best summoning session ever, but yeah, at least it's something. So thank you very much, all of you who watch all the way to the end and see my suffering on this, trying to get Alir, and I wanted one at least to be able to have a merch on it, but no, definitely not a single merch on her. So thank you very much for watching. I will see you all next time. Bye.